Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Leo's first reading of the year for January of 2022. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and of course, cross watchers are always welcome. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already blessed said my prayers and pre-shuffled off camera, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started, like always. Holy Spirit, what does Leo and their cross watchers need to know for January 2022? Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And Seven of Cups in the reverse. So 727 could mean something, and we definitely have 77 here. This is about the 7th house of Libra and partnerships, and also about the 2nd house of Taurus. Self-value, self-worth, the money that someone makes, their possessions, and how they feel about their body, and that is in the reverse. So there is one upright 7 and one reverse 7. 7 of Pentacles, this card says, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. We will clarify that. I forgot to do the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck like I normally do. We have the 3 of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this card says reasons to celebrate. A community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So that's in the reverse. So someone is really feeling like there's no reason to celebrate. A community full of conflict, and it's not friends. It's just a very tumultuous community. A lot of fighting and oppression. And something is going on regarding relationships and or children that is not a good time here. This could be about the 3rd house of Gemini. It could be about a Gemini, or it could be about the 3rd house of Gemini. It could be about siblings, short distance travel, platforms, social media, friends. Friends is on there. And contracts, and that has been affected negatively, as well as the 2nd house, as well as the 7th house, with it being in the reverse. And at the top of the deck is the 8 of Wands. There's a lot going on. There really is. On this card it says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. I'll leave that out, and I'm going to clarify that 8 of Wands. Could be about the 8th house of Scorpio. For sure. Sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies, the hidden, the occult, the unseen, other people's money, inheritance is and taxes. All right. Holy Spirit, please clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Please and thank you. Please clarify the 7 of Pentacles. What has someone invested in wisely here? Two cards came out. Healer of the Ages and Goddess of the Moon. Healer of the Ages. 51 breaks down to a 6. It's the 6th house of Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But someone is investing daily in their responsibilities, their daily duties, what they do for work. They're investing in their reputation in a positive way, and they're investing in their physical health in a positive way here, healing themselves. And Goddess of the Moon here, by tapping into their feminine energy, going into meditation, connecting with the divine and themselves at the same time. 52 breaks down to a 7, the 7th house of Libra and partnerships. This is a very spiritual healer that is doing this investing. That would be someone like me. Oh, I have Leo rising and Leo North Node. So this is, of course, this reading is for me, but it is also for y'all too. So there's someone who invests in their own healing and the healing of others in whatever way you do that, and someone who is very spiritual and very connected to themselves, very grounded and very balanced, very psychic and intuitive. And they're very healing with their communication, with their hands, because they're coming from an open-hearted space. So that would be either you, the viewer, or the viewer is observing this energy of someone else. So take it how it resonates for you and figure out where you fit into this here. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's important to have balance. Working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Well, someone's not feeling very balanced in their work, and they might be doing a lot of things, working multiple jobs and projects, but maybe they're just being called to have a little bit more fun and a little bit more balanced in their work life situation. Yeah, I've been sort of working a lot, maybe working too much, and just focus on the work and not really enjoying it too often. I mean, it's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's just, I guess I'm not really relishing it like I could be. But take that how it resonates for you, because it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Please clarify the 2 of Pentacles reversed, Holy Spirit. Envy in the reverse. Either you're coming out of this energy or you're moving away from this energy with it surrounding you. Or it could be both. Because nobody really has time for envy and jealousy and all that stuff. And it definitely affects the 2nd house negatively. 2nd house of Taurus, self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. It affects it negatively. And, this very spiritual healer, realizes that and understands that and just avoids this energy around them. And they don't deal with that energy at all. So that's cool. But could be a little bit more balanced, like anything else. Please clarify the 7 of Cups reversed. Angel of Love in the reverse. Someone's made a decision. Someone has been clear about what they want, and they've taken action, and they've detoxified themselves from partnerships that aren't serving them on massive levels. partnerships that were not loving, caring, compassionate in any way. They weren't nurturing. And this person has cut them out. So if you're resonating with this, congratulations. That is a huge accomplishment, to cut out family members and friends and partners and all kinds of people that don't have your back, that are jealous and envious of you. And you just made a decision to create your boundaries to keep yourself healthy and happy and safe by creating boundaries with these people who don't know how to show love and compassion and only know how to show jealousy. So congratulations for creating boundaries and maintaining them. 49 breaks down to a 13, breaks down to a 4 in the reverse. They didn't feel safe. They didn't feel nurtured in this situation because the fourth house is the house of Cancer, unconditional love, the mother energy. Perhaps, y'all could have even walked away from your mother too. I was put into that situation. I had to create boundaries with her and a bunch of other people. Most of them this time were my family. I had already dealt with my friends earlier this year. And then at the end of the year, I dealt with my family that did not have my back, that were secretly envious, jealous, possessive, controlling of me, and wanting to keep me limited. It was very hard to do, but it was just something that needed to be done, and I did it. 49 breaks down to a 13, breaks down to the 4. So yeah, these relationships, they didn't feel safe anymore. They didn't feel loving, and I couldn't ignore it anymore, and y'all couldn't either. So if you're resonating with this, you've done a great job. It's a huge achievement. And the 8 of Wands. There's a great deal of activity happening right now. Sudden and immediate results. And there's important communication coming. So, Holy Spirit, please clarify this 8 of Wands. Thank you. Yin Yang. This is about balance. Balancing the feminine and masculine energies within. The positive, the negative, the in, the out. Building balanced. Building something in a balanced way with the master number 22. It's the master builder number. But 22 also breaks down to a 4. This, being in harmony and being in peace and having the masculine and feminine energies in harmony within, really builds on the 4th house of Cancer. Unconditional love for self, for others. And it builds on your safety, your security, your stability, and your home life is relatively peaceful. And this is a major transformation. Because if you're resonating with this, life wasn't always like that. Because really, you lived most of your life with a broken heart here. And how you healed that was through the 9th house, through spirituality, religion, travel, expansion, philosophy, psychology. I know I utilized all of them in order to heal my broken heart. I'm still working on it. It's this healing broken hearts is a daily task. It's never done. We can never heal enough. And it's also about healing the 3rd chakra, healing our confidence, and healing our willpower and determination to move forward in love and light. 37, 8, 9, 10. It was a lot of hard work. It's a house of Capricorn. It's very, very hard work keeping chakras balanced. It's very hard work to tap into confidence when you never had it before. And it's even harder to maintain that. It's about balance. Angel of balance underneath the broken heart. 48 breaks down to a 12, breaks down to a 3. Third house of Gemini. Could be about siblings, short distance travel, friends, platforms, social medias, and contracts. What's underneath? Yeah. Underneath the third chakra is the Queen of Cups. So, Leo, you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart. You're very loving. You're very feminine. You're very kind. You're very compassionate and generous. Very understanding. Very psychic and intuitive. And you help a lot of people. 44. That's an angelic number. People see you as an earth angel. You're helping a lot of people through your spirituality and the way that you heal people. 44 also breaks down to another 8. You have transformed, and therefore you're able to transform the lives of others just by knowing them. And you're very confident. This is such Leo energy here. So not only are you in your full Leo energy here and in your full Leo power, but you're also, which is, full Leo power, meaning you're a leader. You're a teacher, and you're an example to others through your determination, your willpower, and your confidence in your loving, compassionate service to others. However you do that and however that resonates for you. So, that is so beautiful. Just know that the divine is very proud of you. If this resonates with you, and you know that beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are this very loving, healing person coming out of a very bad situation. Job well done, I keep hearing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels. Please clarify these energies with the Kipper deck. What does Leo and their cross watchers need to know for January 2022? Thank you. Journey in the reverse, card 10. House of Capricorn again, anything involving work. So the work has been done. You're on the journey. That's why it's in the reverse. I'll clarify that just in case I'm misinterpreting that. Because any other way, it doesn't make sense. 27 breaks down to a 9, unexpected income. So y'all could be coming into some unexpected income here. Adjudication in the reverse. Card 30, House of Gemini. And House of Sagittarius. So either a court situation is over, or I don't understand that. I will have to clarify that. Holy Spirit, please clarify journey in reverse. Please clarify journey in reverse. Two of Wands. Oh, Judgment. Aquarius and Libra energy. So this is the universe making a judgment on something, which is what? A decision made. Two of Wands. The next card is the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone who is very youthful, very young, very loving, very kind, very compassionate. Chariot. Cancer energy. Fast forward movement ahead. The universe is blessing you for this conscious decision that you made to be loving and compassionate and sharing your gifts and talents of psychic abilities and love and compassion to the world. And you're moving ahead with victory and success and receiving unexpected income. This is success. And the universe is blessing you for all of your hard work. Look at this Page of Cups. She's like sitting in this goblet, bathing in milk and just really enjoying herself. She's looking really serene here. So it's time for some pampering and some self-care. Because you've done a lot of hard work and now you're moving forward in victory and success. The last two cards that came out, though, this is a little bit different of an energy. The Hermit in reverse with the King of Cups in the reverse. So this could either be you or someone around you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is masculine energy. But, you know, this is balanced. You know, your masculine and feminine energy are balanced. So this very well could be an aspect of you. This could be external to you as well. So this very well could be mirroring from inside of you to outside of you. So take it how it resonates for you. The Hermit in reverse is about self-isolation and loneliness. This is someone who doesn't talk to very many people. They keep to themselves. They're very exclusive. And this is a person who also doesn't reveal their thoughts and their feelings. They hold back their emotions. Virgo energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But despite all of that, at the bottom of the deck is Six of Wands. This is public achievement, success, and recognition, and victory. And clarifying the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands reverse, coming out of the chaos, the conflict, the competition. So you're being rewarded and you're advancing for removing yourself from competitive situations, people who are jealous and envious of you. You're moving forward because you left this energy behind. But here you are. You're showing up as the Empress here. But you're also showing up as being unhappy with the Ten of Cups here. This could be you're just unhappy with, you know, having to cut out family members. Because Ten of Cups having to do with home and family. That's in the reverse. you know. It doesn't feel too good to have to cut out family members. But the Empress is in the upright, though. That means that she's taking care of herself. She's very loving, caring, nurturing, and abundant, but she takes no shit. She's very passionate about what she does. She's very motivated and goal-oriented. And she's not letting this Ten of Cups reversed really bother her too much, but there is a reaction here. There's, this isolation and loneliness and not revealing of the thoughts and feelings here. So that's something that needs to be healed and worked on, and it'll come in time. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Hermit in reverse and the King of Cups reversed. Death in reverse. It's about resisting change. Resisting a part of your transformation. So it's important to always be open and honest about your thoughts and your feelings. Death in reverse is Scorpio energy. And this could very well just be someone else around you or others around you. These family members that, keep themselves isolated and lonely, not revealing their thoughts and their feelings, and resisting their transformation. So if it isn't within you, it's around you, and you've cut that out. So that's awesome. But there's still like this little element of sadness here with the Empress because, she had to cut out people that, she didn't really want to cut out, people that she didn't expect to have to cut out. But she did it for her highest good and for the highest good of others. Yeah, she took action. Knight of Swords. Very swift action and created boundaries with people. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Despite how it made her feel, she did it anyway because she knew it was the best thing to do. It was the right thing to do, and it was the only thing to do. It was the only thing that made sense. Anything else would be resisting the journey. However, the world is in reverse here. So this is an open cycle of the need to be standing your ground on your boundaries. Nine of Wands. Really, really just standing your ground on the boundaries because, some of these people are just going to keep trying to come back and keep trying to break the boundaries. And it's going to take some effort and some work to keep those boundaries in place and maintain them. It might feel like you're just really tired and you're just tired of fighting, but you got to keep going a little bit longer here to close out the cycle completely. Yeah. Whenever you close out the cycle completely, the brand new beginning in love can begin. Ace of Cups. Or just keep very firm on your boundaries in a very loving and compassionate way as much as you can. But don't be afraid to to show your teeth, so to speak, and show these people that you mean business. Because the Ace of Cups is always worth fighting for. It's always worth evolving for. Because love is the most important thing on this planet. It's the only thing that endures well. It's the only thing that you can take with you when you leave energetically. Love and happy experiences. And these people are going to keep trying to return and keep tempting you to grow tired of your position of maintaining your boundaries. Don't give up on your boundaries. Don't give up on this brand new beginning in love. Because if you do return to it, there will be a tower. This is a warning. Returning to these situations and letting your boundaries down will really create a tower moment for you. It'll leave you brokenhearted. It'll leave you chained to the devil. Capricorn energy here. And it will leave you feeling very lonely and in poverty and isolated. And it will be clearly illuminated to you, Leos, with the sun here. You're showing up in your own reading. The last thing you want is to be in this energy and know exactly why you're in this energy. So this is a warning to you to keep your boundaries against these jealous people, these people in your family that are really just trying to come at you to keep you in their lives, to keep you stuck. And it's basically keeping you in poverty, sadness, and loneliness. Don't let this be you. I know. I am determined not to let this happen. I am not going to be brokenhearted by the devil anymore. I am not giving my power away to the devil anymore. And the devil is just an energy of codependency, toxicity, control, power, manipulation, being chained to addictions, being chained to old patterns and old belief systems that are keeping you trapped and stuck. In the guise of your family members. So desperate to not want to lose you because they don't want to lose the benefits of being in your life. Because you are abundant, loving, and compassionate. Whenever you turn your back on these people and maintain your boundaries, they're in this Five of Pentacles energy. But you can't feel sorry for them because they have to come out of this toxic codependent energy for themselves. How do you heal codependency? You cut off their resources. And you are a resource to your family of time, love, devotion, money, energy, all of that. So the only way to heal codependency and toxicity is to separate yourself from it. Not feeding into it anymore. Because you're in recovery, and then you have to force these family members and these friends and people around you that don't want to lose the benefits of being in your life. You have to cut off their supply. 34 on the clock. So the link for the angel numbers will be in the description box below. But when you cut off the person's supply, you cut off the resources, and they can't get the things that they were getting from you, and they're forced to get it for themselves. Now, whether they choose to do that or not is up to them. But you chose to do that, right? By creating the boundaries in the first place. Now it's just a matter of maintaining them, because you can't be feeding this situation anymore, because basically whenever you are giving things time, love, attention, devotion, money, whatever it is that these family members are trying to get from you, whenever you do that, you're making it too easy for them to get these things, because they can't and they won't even try to get it for themselves. And that's what they need to do to heal codependency, to be independent. It's an act of self-love, and it's an act of tough love for the people around you to cut off their supply. And because basically whenever you keep giving to the situation, you are enabling their addiction and feeding their need, and not giving them a reason to meet their own needs themselves, because you're still giving to them. So keep that in mind. I mean, it's not that you're leaving them out in the cold and leaving them, in a very bad situation financially, and it's not like you're leaving them in loneliness because you want to or you enjoy it. It's just a byproduct of cutting off someone's resources. And you can't allow their pain and their discomfort to suck you back in to keep enabling them, because you're keeping them sick, you're keeping yourself sick by staying in this situation. Wow, this was a very different reading. And, this could be anyone in your home and family. Take it how it resonates for you. They don't even have to be related by blood. If they're living in your home, they're automatically considered to be your family because you live with them, whether they're your roommate or not. So, this is resonating with you, that your family is fine, but your living situation sucks, and you're not married to them, you're not related to them, or, it's just a roommate situation, it still resonates, because these roommates are using you for what you provide them. So, however the situation resonates for you, you will know. And I pray that you will have the strength to continue in your recovery so that you can start the process of your loved one's recovery as well. It doesn't have to be goodbye forever. It's just goodbye until y'all can be recovered individually. And then if y'all can come together, detoxed, and build a healthy relationship from the ground up, that is the goal. So it's not like you're cutting them off out of meanness, and it's not like it's them or me. It's really just the only logical step to recovery. Just look at it that way. And any counselor will tell you that. Oh. So, the situation's not the greatest. It's not making you happy. You're not celebrating. It's time to come out of that energy, to come out of the sadness and the regret, and just take charge of your own life and move forward. Because your recovery and the recovery of those around you is what's important. But also keep in mind, whenever you're separating yourself for your recovery, you're focusing on yourself. And it's up to the other people around you involved to focus on themselves and their recovery. And if they don't do that, that's on them. And if they can't do that, then there's really no way that y'all can come together again until you're both recovered from codependency. Codependency is worse than drugs because it's relationships that are built on a foundation of a need-based system. And whenever you need something and you're not making efforts to provide those things for yourself, and you are pressuring or coaxing or manipulating or whatever you're doing to get these perceived needs met by someone else, it's sickness, it's toxic, and it's not healthy. It's time to take appropriate action, full speed ahead towards your recovery. Focus on you. If this person does the work and focuses on themselves and these people, person, whatever, however it resonates for you, if they focus on their recovery, maybe y'all can come together and start fresh, see if it works, and not fall into old patterns again. Remember your boundaries. Always keep working, always keep evolving and moving forward and growing into a better person. That's what this life is all about. And having the strength and the courage to do so. Here you are, Leo, showing up in your own reading. You are equipped with everything you need to stand strong against these toxic relationships. These very unbalanced relationships that are codependent. It's time for recovery. It's time for moving forward. It's time for success. Don't sell yourself short by staying in codependent relationships that aren't for you. Whether they're family, or if they're friends, people you live with, whatever. It's time to stop being unhappy and stop being apathetic here and stop living in disgrace and stop living in a way that isn't bringing you success and victory. Stop living a life of confusion, not knowing what option to choose. The only way to do that is to create boundaries and maintain your boundaries and be firm with your boundaries, because you are the Empress. You embody every queen, even this queen. You're strong enough to create and maintain the boundaries. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're very balanced. And that's the truth. You have it within you. So it's time to move away from all these codependent relationships that are keeping you stuck and trapped, keeping you away from your success. 4444. When you move away from these situations, the angels are with you, guiding you and strengthening you. guiding your steps, guiding your actions, your words, your thoughts. If you make a course correction and you go backwards, you'll lose your stability. You won't be able to take care of yourself or your home and family because you'll be too busy taking care of the needs of these codependent people and not allowing them to do that for themselves. Then you'll be not in your power and not in your authenticity. You'll get mean and nasty, and all these changes that you have made for yourself would have been for naught. So choose love, unconditional love. Choose health and wellness. Choose recovery. Don't keep yourself blocked. Keep yourself stable and solid and safe in your home. Happy in your home. Celebrate. Be happy. Be at peace. You can't be at peace trying to meet the needs of these people. It's too much of a burden. Don't let that be your future. Your future is leaving behind this devil energy, this codependent, toxic energy, leaving behind addictions, power and control, and being your loving, caring, compassionate self, evolving on your psychic abilities and your intuition, becoming a more and more loving person every day, being stable and grounded and balanced and patient and kind, transmuting negative situations to good. That's what this is all about, this journey. And focusing on your recovery so that the other person can hopefully focus on their recovery while you're praying for them, loving them from afar. So it's just be patient. Be at peace. Be grounded and balanced. Everything is going to be okay. Your angels have you. So recover in your home in peace and happiness. Be safe. Be stable. Be abundant. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Don't let these people make you believe otherwise. It's just their fear and their desperation talking because their resources are getting cut off. And you're not doing it to be mean. You're doing it because you love yourself and you love them. And you don't want to continue this toxic, vicious cycle anymore. Such beautiful energy. Holy Spirit, please clarify these energies with the Island Time Wellness Oracle deck. Please and thank you. Yep. Yin Yang. Again, this is the Twin Flame card. A lot of you are on this Twin Flame journey, and the Twin Flame journey is focusing on yourself, your health, your wellness, and your well-being, and balancing your masculine and feminine energies within you so that the outward manifestation of your divine counterpart comes back or comes to you. Yin Yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. You have to accept the duality of your relationships with codependency, with people that are codependent. That's all you've ever known. You have to cut yourself off from that. You have to do something new here. Understand that duality and keep it balanced. This is also keeping the best side of you in balance with your shadow aspect of you. Knowing it's there, using it when you need to, but only when you need to. Not letting it control you. Being grounded and balanced in all of your ways. Because that is the only thing that promotes health and wellness, and ultimately your ascension. Hand of Cards. It's time to take a chance. This is a risk. So cut out these family members and these people that you live with. It's all about being strategic. Knowing what your options are. Your option is to move away and focus on your recovery. You might not, you might have to, keep some things to yourself. Not showing your hand. It's time to take that risk, take that chance, because you're worth it. And so are your loved ones. You got to give them that opportunity to see if they'll accept recovery for themselves or not. You can't force them. You can't coax them. Just focus on you. And if they're doing the same thing, you can come together and rebuild it. If they don't, then it was just never meant for you. It was always meant to be a learning experience for you to grow and evolve. Yep. Kisses. Unconditionally loving. Giving and receiving affection. Falling in love. It's important to cut out this codependency and toxicity so you can have a reciprocal relationship with everybody in your life. Because codependency is not reciprocal. Codependency, there is a taker and there's a giver. Sometimes they switch. But it's time to just focus on relationships with people that are loving without conditions, whether that's romantic or otherwise. That's very fair and balanced and reciprocal. It's time to fall in love with yourself so you can fall in love with your divine counterpart here. But addictions are holding you back, as well as codependencies. Codependency is on here. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, having a block, and restraint. This is all about addiction. This is the Devil card. That's what this is. I have the Devil in 2 decks here. Let's show you what it looks like. I really want you to look at it. I'm going to read this addiction card again. I'm going to explain to you what exactly the Devil is. This is an energy that you and the people around you are currently engaging in. You've created boundaries. It's time to maintain them. The Devil card is all about codependency, obsession, possessing, feeling like you own somebody because you don't. It's all about being controlling, keeping someone trapped and blocked because you're blocked. And restraining from loving and goodness and reciprocation, restraining yourself from love without conditions by placing conditions on love. That's what this devil energy is. And it's just an addiction. And you could be addicted to anything, real or imagined. You can be addicted to people, places, and things. Substances. Doesn't have to be drugs and alcohol. Sometimes addictions are just codependent relationships, trying to control and possess people, and trying to block people in their life, trying to block people from success and forward movement. The only time the devil is okay with success is when they're reaping the benefits from it. This energy upsets me. I will admit that. Because this has been a part of my life. My whole life. I've invested in this energy very heavily. Sometimes I knew it, and other times I didn't. It's always kept me trapped. It's always kept me stuck, and it's always kept me unhappy. That's why I get so angry whenever there's people in this energy trying to impose their will and control other people. Because I remember how this feels. I do. I hate it. It hurts. It's not fair. And I want no part of this ever again. I'm cutting out my own addictions. I'm in recovery. And I'm maintaining my boundaries too. And not out of anger. It's because I love myself enough to not be trapped in this energy anymore. And the people that I love that are in this energy, I love them enough to not want to contribute to their weakness anymore. I'm not going to I'm not going to keep enabling them in their addictions anymore either. And that's the energy to be in. Not walking away from this in anger. I mean, yes, you can be angry. But the real basis of this is loving yourself enough to avoid all of this. To walk away from it all. To be in recovery. To stay recovered. Walk away praying and hoping for the best for them. And hoping that maybe we can come together someday again. My family. But I'm not hanging on to that attachment either. Because that's devil energy too. That's an addiction I'm not feeding. Just gonna walk away, focusing on my recovery, hoping and praying for the best. And being open to whatever happens. being in a state of acceptance. And I'll be working on this every day. And I pray that y'all will too. At the top of the deck is abundance in the reverse. This energy keeps you away from your abundance. It's time to keep a positive mindset. It's time to manifest exactly what you want. Be in gratitude, be in bliss, be in the moment. Keep working on yourself. Focus on service. Focus on your health and wellness. Service to others. In whatever way you do that. Stop blocking your abundance with this devil energy. Love yourself enough to separate yourself from that person. And if you don't love that person anymore, it should just make it that much easier for you to separate yourself. Don't let a person's fears keep you trapped and stuck and miserable in this devil energy. Because we as humans, it's so easy to be in this energy. And we're all being called to ascend out of it. This is the main thing that keeps us all stuck. And trapped. And confused. And miserable. And poor. So let's release all the ties that bind us to this energy. And everyone who is in this energy. What are the messages to focus on healing? For Leo and the cross watchers, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Anyone who clicks like on this, I will pray every time I get a like on this video for you. Because that shows me that if you like this video, that you want to release yourself from the toxic, codependent ways of the devil energy within yourself and all around you too. Clicking that like button will show me that you're in agreement. And every time a like will be hit on this video, I will pray for that individual. For you to be strong to come out of this energy. Be victorious. So if this video resonates with you, hit that like button. And you'll have my prayers, which will mean an extra oomph in your protection and a little extra oomph in your energy. Because my angels will be coming to support you. It's time to meditate. It's time to get in tune with yourself and with the divine source, your creator. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. That's what this was all about. Please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Relationship. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. I'm not sad. This is beautiful. Meditation and relationships. That's what this reading has been about. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Dear higher self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. Inner authority at the top of the deck. You have the inner authority to cut out this codependency and these toxic behaviors forever. It's time to tap into your inner authority. You have the power to command it out of your life. You have the power to control yourself from engaging in these energies, either personally or passively. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. Thank you. This is what we need to be doing. Thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. To focus upon peace, health, and wellness, and loving relationships, reciprocal, not need-based, not mean, not nasty. It's time to have faith. Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. Have faith that you can be the miracle too. Oh, I am so moved. So click that like button. Show me how moved you are too, and how determined you are on your path to health and wellness. Whether you have Leo in your chart or not, I don't care. I don't care. Because this message is for everyone, not just Leos. That's why I say Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and cross watchers. Let's seal this off with a rune so we can end the video. Holy Spirit, what is the final message? The advice that you have for Leos and cross watchers at this time. Thank you so much. It was. In this picture, her third eye is very open. And if this message resonates with you and you want to focus on your peace, health, and wellness, your third eye is open too. It's not some mystical special thing. It can happen for anyone. It was. It means horse, and the key word is action. That's what this is all about. It's time to take action for your health and wellness. Just get away from this toxic energy. It's time to take action to release this energy. This card is associated with action and movement. Remember? Movement. And victory and success. A winged horse cuts through the sky, while in the foreground, a young woman with a sort of third eye stares intently at something and thinks prior to acting. So when these people come around, tempting you to be in communication with them, tempting you to give them something that they need, think before you act. To be successful, you have to be very determined. Our potential is great, provided that we know how to value it by following the flow of events with courage, without remaining stationary or intimidated in the face of new challenges that life offers us. Our key task is to find our place in the world. Do we daydream, or do our dreams embody solid planning? Do we have a tendency to flee our problems, taking refuge in a fantasy world? EWAS enables us to be more pragmatic and organized. It boosts self-esteem and the ability to give body to our own dreams. So, whoever the people are in your life, within your home and family, whether that be your partner, your children, your family, whoever, your friends, whoever is closest to you, whoever is around you, and whoever is in this energy, I encourage and implore you to put yourself first, to release yourself from this energy and go into recovery. Focus on yourself. Hope and pray for the best, but don't be attached to outcomes. The only outcome you should be focused on is your peace, your health, your wellness, your ascension, your growth and development as a human soul. So, thank you for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. If this resonates with you and you're in agreement, hit that thumbs up, and I will pray for each individual that clicks the thumbs up. So if I'm praying 20, 50 times or more, I don't care. I'll lend out my spiritual protection to y'all. So I'll still be protected too. I'm just sharing it. And all you're doing is letting me know that you want that spiritual protection too, so that you can move forward victoriously with strength and boldness, moving forward with success and victory. Be strong, Leos and cross watchers. You can do this. This is what I mean by being in your power. Knowing that the first step to recovery is dealing with yourself. Taking everybody and everything out of the equation that is keeping you stuck in this devil energy and addiction. Have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to y'all soon.